Hello everyone, welcome to the SRBPS online classes. Today we will discuss the different ways of representing the data. First way is pictograph. Yes class, any data which is represented in the form of pictures. When we are representing our information in the form of pictures is called the pictograph. Let us take one example. Here is a table showing number of children and their favorite games. Favorite games are football, cricket, basketball, volleyball and table tennis. Here 50 children like football. Cricket is liked by the 40 students. Basketball is liked by 30 students and volleyball is liked by the 10 students. In the same way, table tennis is liked by the 30 students. Now, this information we have to represent in the form of the pictograph or in the form of the pictures. When we represent our data in the form of the pictograph, then we have to select a suitable scale for representing our data. The scale shows the number of the data represented by the pictures. See here, I have decided the scale that one student or one children is equal to the 10 children. So here, instead of showing or instead of making the 50 children, I'll make here only 5 children which will represent the 50 children. Clear everyone? See here, I have represented our data in the form of the pictograph. I have written in a column the games football, cricket, basketball, volleyball and table tennis. And the second column I have described the number of the children. Football is liked by the 50 children. So here I have made the 5 children which will represent the 50 children. Why? Because 1 children is equal to the 10 children. Clear? As cricket is liked by the 40 children, so I'll show here 4 children which will represent the 40 children. In the same way, 30 I have, for the 30 children, I have made here 3 children. For 10 children who like the volleyball, I have represent here 1 child. And the table tennis is liked by the 30 children, so I'll make here 3 children which will represent 30 students or the children. Am I clear everyone? This is the easiest way to show our data. Clear everyone? And we can say that the pictograph is the easiest way of representing the data. Next way of representing our data is bar graph. A bar graph is a chart with rectangular bars. You can see here class, these are in the shape of the rectangle. So we can say that these are the rectangular bars of equal width. Equal width means the class you can observe here this rectangle, all these bars are having the equal breadth. The breadth of all these rectangular bars are same. So we can say that a bar graph is a chart with rectangular bars of equal width means of equal breadth. When we are drawing a bar graph, we have to draw 2 perpendicular lines on a plain paper. Class, what do you mean by this perpendicular line? It means that when we are drawing 2 lines, these should be the perpendicular lines, means those lines should make a 90-degree angle. Right? When we are making a bar graph, we have to draw 2 perpendicular lines which will make a 90-degree angle. Right? This horizontal line which you are looking here, this is known as x-axis. This horizontal line is known as x-axis and this vertical line is also called as y-axis. Vertical line is also called as y-axis. When we are drawing a bar graph, we have to remember 2 things. The width of the bar should be uniform throughout, means the breadth of all the rectangular bars should be same. Second point is the gap between bars should be uniform throughout. It means The gap between these rectangular bars, you can see here, or you can observe class, the gap of between all these bars are same. So while drawing the bar graph, we should remember these things, that the gap between the rectangular bars should be always same. Right everyone, you can see here this bar graph is made by me, which shows that the brand of the cars preferred by the people. See here, the Toyota car is preferred by the 15 people, Maruti car is preferred by the 30 people, Honda is preferred by the 10 people, and Hyundai is preferred by 25 people, and at the last Tata is used or preferred by the 20 people. So by looking at this bar graph, I can directly draw the conclusion, right? Suppose the two questions are asked and within the seconds we can give the answers. Name the most preferred brand. Class, we can see the most preferred brand among all these brands is Maruti, which is preferred by the 30 people. Right everyone. Second question is, name the least preferred brand. Least preferred means which is the minimum preferred. Means it is preferred by the very less people. Can you see any brand which is less preferred by the people? Yes, Honda, which is preferred by the 10 people. So we can write the answer Honda. You can observe class, within the seconds we can give the answers with the help of the bar graph. Am I clear with this? So class, today we have discussed the different ways of representing the Tata. And till the time my next video will come, take care and bye everyone.